Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Hello, this is Kaosubaloo, and welcome to Let's Play Spyro! Jumping right in here.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So yeah, I'm playing Spyro, because here's the thing. A lot of Let's Players on YouTube, and I mean like a lot of them, they were Nintendo gamers. And that's fine and all. I was myself for quite a while, but I didn't get an N64. I've never owned one in my life. I owned a PS or a PlayStation where I could play great games like this. And make no mistake, Spyro is a great game. At least the first few are. Not really going on the later ones. Not that I really know that much about them, but we're just not going there.
Where's Nasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Keep an eye on him and see what I mean. Love the way he says that. Also, am I the only one who thinks Spyro sounds like his nose is plugged? But this is a good opportunity to digress momentarily and talk about Sparks, the dragonfly. He's the little yellow thing. If I actually got hit, if I could get hit by stuff in this part of the game, actually no, I can demonstrate it. I can go jump in the water. Don't do this, but Spyro can't swim. You see how Sparks changed color? That's because he's your life meter. He can take 3 hits, I think. Wait, yellow, yeah, 3 hits, and then you have 1 more before you're dead. You don't want to lose Sparks though, because, well, you're in trouble if you do. He really helps picking up treasure, and if he isn't around, then not only are you a one-hit wonder, but you have a much harder time with treasure. Of course, you can just do what I did, kill farm animals and frogs and birds and chickens. Yeah, basically farm animals, to get butterflies to feed them, and then make them better. Now, anyway, back to what I was talking about before. Here's the plan for this. I haven't actually played Spyro in the, at all in the last 5 years, at least. Probably longer. With the exception of some basic playing, like mostly just this first area, that I did while I was trying to get recording set up properly on my new computer. By the way, I'm on a new computer. Yay! So yeah, there's that. So later on, it might get a little iffy, but it'll be a lot of fun. Besides that, though, this is just like a sort of a I want to just talk and have an easy time sort of game for me. Like, I still plan on playing more Final Fantasies, well, more RPGs really, but Final Fantasy for now. which you may or may not know by the time I post this, because I'm not really sure exactly when I'll post it, that I have started Final Fantasy V. So, if I've already done that, then, well, there you go. And if I haven't, well, now you know that what my plan is. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Right. But I sort of want another game I can play that isn't so, I'm going to say, story intensive, right? Like, this is not going to be hard to edit. I just need to go through it quickly to make sure I don't have any really bad talking parts. Which really amounts to places where I'm breaking my microphone, or sneezing, or coughing, that sort of thing. So it's pretty easy for me to do, and it's just fun, you know?
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The Artisans' boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Well, you heard the dragon. We need to go beat another land. But, which brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, actually. My plan for this is to do one level per video, and I'm going to try to 100% these. I might not quite do everything on screen, because, like, inevitably you end up with a few levels where you just have a few pieces of treasure that are stubbornly difficult to find. So if that happens, I'm probably going to off-screen it or something. But I'm going to be trying to get it all on screen. As for explaining mechanics, well, I don't know. I might end up doing that. I'm sort of just using them right now. I think I've used everything, all the important ones in this game except for gliding so far. I'm going to probably explain them as they're explained to me by the dragons, though, which hasn't happened yet. So, I'm going to be charging a lot, though, because it's faster.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
That's great. They really had a good sense of humor when they made this game. Like, really. You don't get that sort of thing in games too often. A lot of them take themselves too seriously, you know? And actually, the dragons really help flesh out the game in this one, I think. I mean, essentially, they're just there to collect, for you to collect them, but the fact that you are, each one says a little thing to you, fleshes out the game so much. And it's like a little thing, too. Most of them just say nothing relevant. Except in this first area, where they're basically substituted for a tutorial. Which is another good design, actually. This game doesn't have much of a tutorial, it has dragons tell you how to do stuff as you rescue them, which is completely skippable. And I have all the stuff in this area now, so I'm about done. I think there's one more thing I wanted to say, though. Let me think. Well, I can't think of it. Oh, other than maybe I hope this finishes? Or rather, this, what's the word I want? Executes? No. I hope this turns out okay, because I still haven't quite worked out all the kinks in my recording, at least for this. I have worked out enough kinks that I can record on, let's see, Super Nintendo or GBA or probably regular Nintendo without any problems. I'm just not sure about this one, because here's what I'm doing here. I am playing with my physical Spyro disc in my PC running on an emulator, which isn't the best environment for recording, as it turns out. it sort of has this thing where it, well, if I'm recording at a bad frame rate, then the audio is completely distinct in such a way that I pretty much can't fix it. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. If it doesn't, then you'll be seeing this video, so there you go. And if not, well, you will. Probably won't.